Hello, welcome to Wordpath, the show about Oklahoma Indian languages and the people who are teaching and preserving them. Tonight's topic is the popular hymn, Amazing Grace. This song is beloved by many Americans, including myself. It seems to have a special meaning for some Native American people. It's known and sung in Oklahoma Native languages by many people who know nothing else of their languages of heritage, but they've memorized this song. It's a song to feel better by. A song of hope for those who feel lonely, sad, or downtrodden. Perhaps this is one reason why it's been so popular with African Americans and also with Native Americans. A lot of people find comfort in its beautiful words and melody. It was written by John Newton, an Englishman in the 1760s. Put to an American tune around 1900, it later became a kind of folk song, often included in the category of what's called gospel music, which came into being or became popular in the African American community during the Depression. I recently read a book by James Haskins called Amazing Grace, The Story Behind the Song. According to that book, the song has a very remarkable history. Here's some of the outlines of that history. John Newton, the writer, was born in 1725 to a wealthy English family. He learned navigation from his father and became an apprentice on a merchant ship. After being drafted into the British Navy, and then a series of misadventures led to being transferred to a slave trading ship. He served on many slavers, and for a long time thought of the slave trade apparently as simply part of ordinary commerce. But a period as a slave himself, and some gaining of insight into the humanity of African people, as well as a very close brush with death in a storm at sea, led to a change in his attitudes about slavery and about life. He still served as captain of several slave ships after this point, but after he retired from the sea, he came to feel regret and shame for this earlier life. He became a minister and an anti-slavery advocate. Amazing Grace is one of a series of hymns he and poet William Cowper wrote together. The series was called The Only Hymns, although Newton himself was credited with the particular hymn, Amazing Grace. Newton's 1788 book, Thoughts About the African Slave Trade, according to Haskins, actually helped bring about the abolition of slavery in England in the 1830s. As we reflect on the words to the first few verses, it's easy to see why people in tough situations have found comfort in its message of hope. Now, sit back and enjoy Amazing Grace as sung by Oklahomans of many different tribes in their own languages.
Now, before we dismiss, I would like to hear your song you've been working on this week, Holy Spirit. You may use your paper.
Show
class. That's all for today. Chipisa la choa noa.
Chipisa la choa noa. Yes,
And then I close a program with I knew a number of them went to church. I said, I want to sing Amazing Grace in Comanche. And then we're going to go back and sing it in English. And I never seen such happy faces among young people. Jesus, I need my God, happy we come, I do you too, but me a dog so I can.
The name of this song is Amazing Grace. Chatta aba ishtaloa pokoli ushta akocha antoktina. Shalom bisho litu pama ishmin tipo laja adagilba shapi yaha ishpi yokpa lashki pichon kashno siya tokma antish ukcha lashki ishpi yobi ichit banu ichim aya nishki. Yakoke.
Boya picture he's adopted and in Ajabakas Jafikeo Fanan Legas Amo Adalayas Igan 기찬 호와 이치카 하겐 자피기한 가왑 가송스 제자 가예 제치간.
Okay, let's turn to page 497, Amazing Grace.
It's interesting to notice that the words to the Indian versions of Amazing Grace don't always correspond to the English. They aren't necessarily a translation. For example, these are the Comanche words as sung a few moments ago by Lucille McClung. The words are by Dorothy Comachit and the translation by Lucille McClung. These are the words to the Creek version of Amazing Grace that we heard Margaret Malden sing. This is the translation by Margaret Malden. I'd like to make two final points about the hymn Amazing Grace. The first one is kind of a personal observation, and that is that the situation for Indian languages may seem hopeless sometimes. The language is forgotten, the speakers undervalued, time running out. But those involved in Indian language preservation also need to maintain hope. So the message of hope in this song means to me that Indian languages can be redeemed from their current state. The second point is a more pedagogical note, and that is that I'm really glad there are songs like this that people who don't really speak their languages nevertheless memorize and sing together. They can sing together with fluent elders even though they don't speak the language that the elders do. I think this helps build a link with others in the tribe, speakers and non-speakers, and this makes language learning easier for those who are learning. I'm very much in favor of using memorization of songs in the early language learning process. So let's all keep our strength up and keep on singing in Indian languages. See you next time on Wordpath.
Na hene yo hene, na hene yo hene, ana magwana kita, wa pene manaone kita. Na hene yo hene, na hene yo hene, ana magwana kita, wa pene manaone kita. Na hene yo hene, na hene yo hene, ana magwana kita, wa pene manaone kita. Na hene yo hene, na hene yo hene, ana magwana kita, wa pene manaone kita. Na hene yo hene, na hene yo hene, ana magwana kita, wa pene manaone kita. Na hene yo hene, na hene yo hene, ana magwana kita, wa pene manaone kita.
Before we let you go tonight, we've got two important announcements of upcoming events. First is the Sovereignty Symposium, the 12th annual. This is a national conference on Indian law that's held in Oklahoma each year. This year it'll be June 7th through the 9th at the Doubletree Hotel at Warren Place, which is 6110 South Yale in Tulsa. On Monday, June 7th, at the Sovereignty Symposium, there will be sessions on the preservation of Native American languages, moderated by Carol Young of Northeastern State University and Greg Bigler of Oklahoma Native Language Association. For more information, call the office of Oklahoma Supreme Court Justice Yvonne Cogger, 405-521-2450. The other event is another annual big event, Red Earth, which will be held in Oklahoma City at the Myriad in downtown Oklahoma City on June 11th through the 13th. Intertribal Wordpath Society will have a booth there in the exchange area where you can get information about Oklahoma Indian languages and language preservation. Come and meet me and other board members and other people who will be helping us out at our booth and pick up some newsletters and brochures and so forth. The exchange area is right outside the area on the main floor where the art exhibit area is. So come see us. Boomer Sooner Contest, sponsored by the Wordpath Show. Almost everyone has heard the OU fight song Boomer Sooner. It was even played as wake-up music for the astronauts in space once. What could be more Oklahoman? What could be more appropriate to be done in Oklahoma Indian languages? Wordpath is sponsoring a contest to come up with new words for Boomer Sooner in an Indian language. The English words are as follows. Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner. I'm a Sooner born and a Sooner bred, and when I die I'll be a Sooner dead. Rah, Oklahoma, rah, Oklahoma, rah, Oklahoma, OKU. Verse 2, almost the same, but it begins Oklahoma, 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 and then continues as the first verse did. Now, a judging panel will be put together from the Wordpath crew and Indian community leaders. The winning entrant will be invited to appear on the Wordpath show and perform their entry. Prize money of $100 has been offered for the best effort. Deadline for entries is August 24th, 1999. The complete contest rules follow. Wordpath Boomer Sooner contest rules. All entries must consist of the following: name, address, and telephone contact number of the entrant. Tape of Boomer Sooner, 1 or 2 verses, in an Indian language and identification of the language. Written version in the Indian language and English translation. A signed statement that the lyrics are the original creation of the entrant and that the Wordpath show has permission to play and display the entry on the air if it is chosen as a winner. 2, the lyrics must be in a Native American Indian language of any of the tribes headquartered in Oklahoma. Lyrics need not be a translation of the English words, but should suggest a fight song, mentioning pride, the desire to win, support for the team, something like that. Lyrics will be checked with a native speaker of the language for fluency and for accuracy of the translation. Lyrics will be judged for singability, so keeping at least some repetition, as in the English original, is advised. They will also be judged for positive spirit and authenticity of the language. Number 3, send entries to Wordpath Boomer Sooner Contest, 1506 Barclay Street, Norman, Oklahoma, 73071. Number 4, all entries must be postmarked by August 24th, 1999. Number 5, the tune to Boomer Sooner is in the public domain, so it's not copyrighted or copyrightable, but the lyrics submitted will remain the property of the entrant. Number 6, materials will not be returned unless sufficient return postage is included with the entry. Number 7, one prize of $100 will be awarded by our panel of judges, but the judges reserve the right not to award a prize if the number or quality of entries is low. Number 8, this contest is open to all Oklahoma residents. If you missed any part of this or would like a written copy of these official rules for the Boomer Sooner contest, call the Intertribal Wordpath Society at 447-6103 or write to the address previously mentioned, Intertribal Wordpath Society, 1506 Barclay Street, Norman, Oklahoma, 73071. Good luck. I'm Alice Anderson, host of Wordpath. We feature the 24 languages spoken by Oklahoma Indian tribes.
Goigu hagiat all day no. Bai hang ya dome.
Edi ambahata te de juigi de kambla. Hey, ma de la tit non de wakis na kangio.
Ise kwasu. Ise tukanai te kwasu.
Join us for more Golden Oldies, Monday and Wednesday evenings.